My name is Adeyemi Akinyemi. I'm the CEO of 5ivers Solutions Company Limited. 5ivers is an agri-tech company, and we produce broiler primarily as a business. And we have two aspects of our businesses. We have the outgrower parts, and we also have the retail of our products parts. So the outgrower parts is where we work with farmers at rural areas. What we do is just we fund the farmers from time to time, not give them physical cash, but do a lot of investments in giving them farm inputs like DOC, feed. We pay for insurance with them. We give them logistic support, and we also provide them with drugs. So we do that, and at the end of a cycle, most likely between 6 and 8 weeks, farmers return those beds to us. That's how we get our business running. Take some of those beds, we sell them to processing partners, and we get our fundings back, and we do that cycle over and over again all through the year. We also process some part of those beds, third-party processors that gives us those beds back, and we market the processed chicken in Lagos and some other cities. One of the major challenges we face as a business, and we've seen it over the past decade, is that at every point in time the business grows and it's about to get to major threshold, we always have funding gaps. It is what is obtainable in most businesses. You need to have more money to be able to run the business. And it's always a challenge to us, because when we used to have just about 20 farmers at some point, and now that we're up to 100, you need a lot of money to be able to run those farms. So most times it's always having money to buy feed, which is a major part of our funding requirements. We've had these issues, and we've tried to surmount them, getting to look for funds that are cheaper, that are more friendly to our business, so that at the end of the day our business becomes much better, making more profits and providing, which is a major part of our own business vision, social enterprise opportunities to rural farmers in rural areas. Zedvance has been a major partner. One thing I like about Zedvance, and I've always loved about them, is the fact that they try to tailor make our funding requirements to suit our business. I've not known about any other business they worked with, but I know that for our business, Zedvance have provided those kind of funding opportunities for us to be able to fund more of our farmers and to be able to get those funds returned back. At every point in time we require more of those fundings. Zedvance had come to our aid, to ensure that we have more farms to fund and more people lifted out of poverty. Because for us, it's social enterprise. So we don't only make money for ourselves, we also want those farmers in rural areas to also make money. And if you don't have money, you can't lift those farmers out of poverty and out of need. From my experience, I can say that businesses would always need funds at every stage life of a business. And my advice to any business owner today is that always strive to look for ways to help your business to grow.